again with another video. Uh, hold on a second. I just said that I just went live now. Okay, hold on, let me restart this. Hello everyone, Hoovy186 back again with another video. This is a traditional video. This is not a live stream or nothing like that. This is not a Hoovy on deck. This is just a basic video. Um, I decided to make this video because of all the news that happened with Rise of the Tomb Raider this weekend. Um, just a bunch of stupid shit, involving screenshots and shit like that. So, and it got me wondering. You guys do realize that Rise of the Tomb Raider is now the official, unofficial fanboy game of the generation. I'm gonna go through the timeline of this game and just talk to you guys about pretty much why I came to the conclusion that I came to. So let's do a screen share right quick. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this because I can use the screen share. All right, shut this down. All right, first things first. Let's go to here. When the game was announced at Gamescom that the game was going to be exclusive to the Xbox, there was a lot. It pretty much, I wouldn't say broke the internet, but fuck it, it broke the internet. So many people were upset, mainly PlayStation 4 fans and fanboys alike were upset about it. I made a video on it back in the day regarding the situation, and my opinion back then was that while it sucked for PlayStation owners, at the end of the day it is a business, and Microsoft, who was desperate at the time, had to make a move, and it is what it is. So obviously here, if you're looking at the screen right here, Tomb Raider writer attacked over Xbox exclusivity. Now, that was after the announcement. Fanboys got mad and they started attacking her. The one of the writers, I think her name is you can see right here, Rihanna Pratchett. I guess that's how you pronounce it. There's some of the tweets that she had right here, and apparently, the actress, the lead actress, what's her name? Uh, Camilla Ludington. She also got attacked because of the exclusivity. Now, I was looking up on her story, and it seemed like, I don't know. They did say that she received death threats, but it didn't seem, at least from the article that I read, it didn't seem like it came from, um, you know, it didn't seem like those death threats were video game related. But as you can see here with Rihanna, she was getting attacked also. So that's what, obviously that's what happened when the game was announced was exclusive to Xbox. Fanboys got nuts, went nuts. Then probably some time ago, this is we were at Wikipedia right now. Um yeah, you can see the game was announced on July 25th. I mean July 15th, 2015. No, hold on, my mistake. Oh no, it was at the E3 press conference. This was before 2014. It was announced as exclusive. 2015 they showed it off at the Xbox E3 event, and then on July 23rd, Square Enix announced the game was coming out for the PS4 and Microsoft Windows. And this caused a lot of and when they announced that the game was coming out for the PS4, this was about a couple months before the game was supposed to actually come out for the Xbox. And you got the fanboy reaction. Let me see if I can find it here. What the hell is it? Okay. I had a couple of these screenshots. I had some of these screenshots on my phone. Let me see. Where is that? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. All right. So as you can see now, this is old. So some of the the people here have changed. But let me see if I can. Let me open this up. I don't know if you guys can see it here, but this is a tweet from the Unreal Gamer, also known as Iron Wolf. As you can see, he probably doesn't feel the same way now as he did before. And this is what he wrote. And he wasn't the only one that wrote this. There's a lot of Xbox fanboys who are upset that this game got that the PS4 version was announced before the Xbox One version had a chance. And I don't think the game sold all that well from my knowledge. I don't remember. Let me see. I could have sworn I had Oh, there you go. There's some of the other stuff that I saw. Right, you can see from some of the other Xbox fanboys that actually pre canceled their pre-order over the decision. And they weren't the only one. It is what it is with that situation, right? So some time went by. PS4 version came out. Um, oh, sorry. The PS4 version came out. It had the pro mode or whatever. It was actually one of the most predominantly featured pro games because of all the enhancement that it had. And then, after Scorpio comes out and everything like that, let's see if I can find it here. After all that, and then there's this news right here. This image. You guys seen this image, right? I know you guys. If you've been on Twitter, you've seen this image. If you've seen videos, you've seen this image, right? Now, originally, Digital Foundry they had their hands on Rise of the Tomb Raider on the Xbox One X, right? And what was perceived as actually let me see if I can I'm gonna try to find the tweet. Um at some point I'm gonna try to find the tweet from one of the people who I follow who I'm cool with, Tony. But originally guys like Aaron Greenberg and Mikey Barr shared this screenshot of Tomb Raider, of Laura's face up close, with the Xbox One X, showing the detail of her face and all the damages that she took, right? And they were pretty much touting that as a look at what the power of the Xbox One X, promoting the system, which I don't have no problem with. The problem is with this picture, like obviously with this comparison, Xbox fanboys went nuts saying, "Oh, look at this! The system's so powerful, it's reaching PC levels and this and that." And PlayStation fans and fanboys were like, "No, it's not this." And the both sides are going back and forth. They're adding their own. I see Nathan Drake got thrown into the picture. It was just a bunch of stupid shit that we get in the community, right? And obviously the Xbox fanboys ran with this, and the PlayStation fanboys did their best to disprove it. But my homie Tony here. Let me get to his Twitter real quick. Let me see. Where is the search button? Okay. Oh, he did some research on this, and he was having a back and forth with he was having a back and forth. He made a video about this. When this came out, he made two videos on this. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to look for. I'm trying to look for it right now. I should have actually done. I should have actually done this before. But you see, that's one video. Hold on. But if I can't find it, what happened was he actually had a conversation. Like he went on. I think he went on NeoGaf, right? And there was a PC gamer who actually had who did his own, I guess, investigating, I guess. And if it came to find out that all the extra detail that was in Laura's face for the Xbox One X is actually not those are not exclusive textures. You know what I mean? They were pretty much what she looks like when she takes damage. And what happened was that the game, that I guess for whatever reason Digital Foundry didn't point that out, where you can see right here. I guess Digital Foundry didn't point that out, but you can see the Xbox One X and the PC version look the same. Now, the reason why they look the same is because this is what she looks like when she takes damage. And on the far right is when she went in the same scene when she takes no damage. So I guess it showed that the game didn't have any type of advanced enhancements over the PS4 Pro or the PC version. Now, when it comes to the PS4 Pro version, I'm 100% sure that it runs better on that console. That's not the issue. The issue is that a lot of the Xbox dudes ran with it, and I mean, to be frank, the executive did the same thing. They kind of ran with it as if it was like the definitive version of the game, like even better than the PC version, which is not true. Let me see. I'm still trying to find the conversation he was having with the NeoGaf guy, with the Digital Foundry guy, excuse me. And if I can find it, then I'll just summarize it. Let's see, you see two videos right there. All right, I don't think I can find it. Oh, hold on, hold on. That's a funny picture. All right, hold on. I think shit. Sorry, let me turn the notifications off real quick. Okay, to the vibrate. All right, yeah. So I mean, if I can find it here, then I'll just summarize it because he made a video about it. And he goes into much better detail because obviously he he lived through it. Um, what happened was he had a conversation. Him and Kofi had a conversation with one of the Digital Foundry guys, and he was saying he was pretty much he asked him, are you guys gonna address it? And the Digital Foundry guy basically said he did the comparison not to show off how much more powerful the system was than PC. That wasn't the goal. The goal was to really show off the detail of the Xbox One X version in comparison to the other two versions, right? They're showing the enhanced detail and the improved textures, if you will. It wasn't. I don't think it was done to glorify the Xbox One X version. It was just done as a basic comparison. At least that's what I assumed. This is what I assume. I'm not 100% sure, but I think based on what I saw from Tony's video, that seemed to be the case. So and then obviously the Xbox fanboys after that. I didn't see. I haven't seen a lot of talk about this comparison ever since that news came out. And I see a couple of Xbox fanboys moaning and crying about, oh well, they had to dig through hoops just to disprove the Xbox One X version. To me, here's how I look at it. I'm done screen sharing. So here's how I look at it, man. None of this shit matters. At the end of the day, none of this shit matters. You know what I mean? Like you guys get so hell bent on graphics and shit like that. If graphics really meant anything to you, you guys would get PCs. Straight up, you guys would get PCs, right? But my overall point to show you is pretty much my proof that Rise of the Tomb Raider is the definitive fanboy game of the generation. You know, it's crazy that this game has that type of status. I don't like. I get it. I went through the history, but it's just like I get it. But in other words, I don't really understand it because I mean it's just a game. Like it's just Rise of the Tomb Raider. There's nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's nothing special about the game because I know that the game is really good, even though I haven't played it. I know the game is good, but I mean, the attention that this game gets does not doesn't seem to fit the 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 size of what this game is to the mainstream. You get what I'm saying? It does. I don't get that part. I don't get. You know what I mean? But the fanboy part, I 100% understand. I mean, it's perplexing to see this game. I can't remember a time. I can't remember a game in its history that drove fanboys crazy like this. Now, obviously, you look at some of the exclusives, stuff like that, like Halo, made a lot of PS4 fanboys salty. A game like Uncharted makes a lot of Xbox fanboys salty. I mean, exclusivity can do that, right? But I've never seen a game that went back and forth between both fanboys kind of throwing it at the other when it comes to I can't think of a game that's like that. Like throughout all my history of gaming, right? When obviously the first time I had debates about gaming was with my friends, right? And as time went on, you kind of discover the internet, and you're having debates with people online. First it was on MySpace, then it was on Facebook, now on Twitter and stuff like that, and YouTube. Like I can't remember a game that had that same type of effect on people. You know what I mean? At least a game that at one point was exclusive, now is multi-plat, and now there people are measuring their they're measuring each other's penises when it comes to the upgraded versions of the game and shit like that. It's crazy. I can't think of a game that had that type of effect. Um, I can't think of one. That's pretty much it for the video. I just to me I just find that interesting. If you guys agree, let me know. If you don't, let me know also. I'll share this video out to people. Anyway, this is Movie 186. I am out. Peace.